Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Umi and I hope all of you are doing really great. Today we have Shivani R P with us today and we will be talking about her book, uh, Who's My Next Victim? Dreams Are Harmless or Are They? So it seems really interesting and I'm going to ask her how did she come up with this name and like entire story that's been related to this book. But before I really would like to welcome her on this discussion. And Shivani, I believe this is a very surreal feeling for you because, if I'm not wrong, this is your first book that you published so far.
Yeah, it's very exciting and scary as well.
So, how do you feel about it? Would you like to express a little?
So, I feel very happy to have written a book, and I am very new to this new experience. And I'm also learning a lot through this journey because when I first started, I knew nothing about writing, publishing, or getting reviews from others. So, this is very exciting, and I am working on how to make it better in my upcoming books.
Okay. So, how did you come up with this idea of writing a book related, I mean, something like this? The name itself seems very interesting to me. And like, can you tell about a little inspiration behind it?
So inspiration, I started this book when I started getting bad dreams. Once I watched a horror movie my sister showed me, and then I started getting bad dreams. And I usually journal what I dream about. And as I was journaling them, I thought, why not start making this into a small short story and then slowly build on it. So first, I did not know that I'll get into publishing and all. First, I started writing a small story, then worked on the plot, and then yeah, it became a book.
Okay. So that's great. But I would also like to know how did you develop this, main characters? Because I think you are quite young to write something like this. Matlab, that's not something I am stereotyping or limitizing, but it's like people don't usually do that. So I just want to know a little more about it. How did you develop all the characters in your book?
So the four main characters, June, Ava, Asher, and Austin, are three of my friends along with me, and they helped in because to distinguish their personalities, it helped develop the
Hmm.
characters. And like whenever I got stuck in between to like write dialogues or what would this person do in a particular scene, I would go and ask them for help. And then a few of the scenes in the book itself are taken from real life incidents, and it helped a lot in the process.
Okay. And so the story also involved around the weird dreams and like endless loop. It's like I could read. So can you also share more about how dreams play a role in uncovering the mysteries?
So the thing about dreams is that they are wild imaginations, and even scientists are thinking right now how they happen. Like they're taken from real life, and when the characters question that if they can trust their friends, their memories, or even themselves, they're
Hmm.
confused on how if this is a dream or reality. So it keeps the book in an emotional state. That's why I chose dreams as my main scaring theme. And these dreams give small clues on how the illusion was actually created, and it shows how black magic can be used as a potential to build up the theme for the book.
Right. So Shivani, also without giving spoilers, because I definitely want all of our readers to go and read this. But can you tell me what was the most challenging scene to write and why did you think so?
So the challenging scenes were connecting one scary part to the normal school incidents.
Mm.
And as I had to write the mystery along with the school, it took a lot of time and effort and a lot of rewriting as well. And the introduction chapters also were very hard to write because a book is usually judged by its first few chapters. I had to keep thinking to keep the reader hooked in the first few chapters to how to introduce the main characters, set up the story, and like build up to the final plot.
Okay. That's, I mean, amazing. So, if you see around yourself, who are the people who really helped in this journey, who inspired you to continue this? Like, whenever you may have approached them and they didn't discourage you and like always appreciated the way you were going on. So, could you name some of those people?
Firstly, my parents, they have been a huge support to the entire journey. They're the few people who have actually thought a teenager could write even a story, and they helped me through the publication process also. I was very nervous at first. I didn't know what I was dealing with, and they were a huge help. Even like they have read the parts of the stories, and they were the first ones to complete the book as well. So they helped in pointing out mistakes as well. And apart from that, my brother, who is now in fourth grade, he has also helped in making the plot lines and a few ideas he has given. And lastly, the friends and family who have helped me, who have given genuine reviews. So if I continue writing, actually, I've started the second book for this series, and they are telling me new ideas and suggestions on how to improve. So I thank all of them.
Okay, that's really great. And I just want to know, did you did in your family also like initially someone used to write or they were very actively engaged in writing before that you got inspired, or this is something you are doing for the first time in your family, like publishing a book?
No one has taken writing as their hobby so far, so I can say I am the first one in my family.
Okay, that's great. Congratulations. Because I think
Thank you.
writing is really, really something you need to put a lot of efforts. Me being in my almost 20s, I feel like, whoever has done it has like done a lot of things in their life. It's such a milestone because I couldn't do it when I used to be in teenage, but let it be. So, you also started, this novel during a math class. Can you also walk us through the simple idea that, transformed into this full-fledged book?
As I said, I started journaling and all, but during the maths class, I am generally very good at solving problems very quickly.
Mm.
And during this one maths class, I finished a set of problems, and while waiting for the others to complete, I just thought of a small idea which is in the book. So this I started writing in my last page, and then the same day I went home and I quickly typed out a small rough sketch. I thought 3,000 to 5,000 words. I'll do it and just engage in my free time because it was just after COVID period and we had a lot of free time. So then I slowly, after a few weeks, I realized that I couldn't contain such a big idea into a small story. So then it started building chapter by chapter. Then yeah.
Right. And like at this young age, when you were into your schools, you also had studies. So how did you balance both, your hobbies, journaling, writing? Did you also have that clashes in your mind that, sometimes what happens is we enjoy something and we keep doing that. So somehow, at least from my point of view, I used to do that thing in my school days. So my studies got affected. So I just would like to know how the things were with you.
So the book I started in seventh grade. So first, when I started writing, I kept deadlines like 5 to 6 chapters a day. But then slowly I understood that 5 to 6 chapters also is very hard with school and other extracurricular activities. Then I decided to time block it, like with 1.5 hours every day, along with like 5 minutes between classes during lunch break, going to school, coming back, and just brainstorming during that time. And then during holidays, like 3 hours. And no matter what, like I would plan and prioritize the 3 hours which I allocate, and I used to write even though I'm not motivated or anything. And during exams, I used to completely take off, or just like for half an hour study breaks, or just taking my mind off things, I used to write. And last year, with writing the book and managing hobbies, I managed to score a 96 percentile. And this year, because I'm in 10th, I have prioritized studies a little more than writing. And like it's just half an hour a day if I can manage. And it's all about time management, writing a book and extracurricular and one's interest. There's always time if you have to just look for it and you can achieve anything.
Right, you have rightly put this out. So also, when you write your first book and publish it, people see it, and I mean, they have different opinions, different views. So, as a published author for the first time, how do you see that feeling? I mean, coming to you, because sometimes we are just so much protective about the book that we have wrote for the first time. So, how do you see yourself in that situation? How would you take any opinion or criticism, if that is coming on your way?
So at first, I didn't want to publish the book. I knew that there'll be criticism, like people might not like it. And I had like so much self-doubt as a teenager also, you can imagine like how much I'll be going through. So after my parents, convinced me to publish the book and take an attempt, I heard many people coming up to me telling that the book is good. They told me a few corrections. I felt that even though it is the first book, you have to at least attempt to make it better. Like, even though your first book is not that great, you need a first book for you to experience and get a gist of what you're doing right, what you're not doing, and get a more improvement for your whole journey.
Okay. So Shivani, do you have also like, do you have anything to say to your readers and whoever will be watching this video in future?
Okay, so to all the people who are watching, learn to love writing. Writing is a slow and very tedious process, and if you're done with that, just start. Just as simple as that. Just starting is a big achievement, and don't worry about making it perfect at the beginning. Just get your ideas down and slowly start working. And there are always good days and bad days for an author. I personally have had multiple emotional breakdowns, multiple rewritings again and again. It's all part of the journey. And most importantly, do not give up, no matter what, and do not give up. I recently read this quote 2 days ago. It stayed with me. So it was like, remember, you can always fix a bad page, but you can never fix a blank one. So good luck to everyone who's writing, and dreams do come true.
Definitely. So I think Shivani has given a very great message to all of us. And if you are watching this video, I would also like to request that you can go and check the book in our website as well as Amazon and just read it and leave a review, because I think that's really, really helpful and I mean, necessary for a author who has just began their journey, and whatever learnings and whatever opinions would come out, that will definitely be considered when she will be writing her next book. So I think it was really, really great talking with you. We have kept it really, really short, and because we really want people to not get bored during our conversation and try to engage as far as possible. So thank you, Shivani. At this young age, you have just accomplished a lot. I mean, not a lot, but yeah, some of the major milestones that people have in their life. And I wish best wishes for that, that your book will be successful and in future um, as well. So I think it was really, really great talking with you, and I really enjoyed.
Thank you so much. Even I enjoyed the interview.
And thank you everyone who will be watching this video. We are really, really grateful to you all for having such amazing readers among us. And yeah. We'll come with more such videos. Thank you.